よし。皆さんこんばんは。配信できてるかな。ということでね、今日も進めていきたいなと思ってます。もうだいぶね、昨日ちょっと2時間弱かやってみたけど、結構面白い感じだったけど、多分ね、今回はサブミッションというか多めなんじゃないかなって。そう、指導がやられちゃってですね。クライブが指導の代わりになって。
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Oh, モグリおるやん。ちょっと待ってね。よし、ちょっと話してみようか。
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws.
影茶さんはやれてんのかな、
Well,
FF.
mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern storm has endured,
いいんですよ、ゆっくり。
recent days have seen the blight
どこまで行っ
wrest
た？
ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target possessed of no less evil. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move.
昨日やったのがね、めっちゃ面白かった。
A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world.
召喚獣で戦えるの楽しいよね。いや、よくできたゲームだと思う。あ、それは言ってらっしゃい。
But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, It is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Ah, my favorite pupil. One would think.
Vivian Ninetales.
I admit. A far more reputable fellowship. My beloved homeland. Or at least...
飛ばします。
I do wish our lawsman would consider acquiring some more contemporary volumes. I tire of the classics.
危ない危ない。まあなんか多分いろいろやってないと思うけど、進めていきましょうやと。
Does that one have blood on it?
お、コローンじゃん。
Is it business or pleasure? Well, you won't hear me complaining. The only drawback, still, I remember it like it was yesterday. You're our leader now, Clive.
Okay.
Coin purse weighing you down?
チャージショック。まあこれはあれか。これなんだこれ。わっ。高すぎる問題だなこれは。
You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
Have we any more knuckle
いや
pies?
ちょっと待って。これは。お、いるじゃん。
Everyone seems so happy to see us.
黄色いのがついてるってことはなんかこうやり
And
忘
how
れてる
may
よ
I
ね。
assist you today? Allow me to educate you. Here's the latest information I have.
これなんだよ、アナベラなんだよ、問題は。なんだこれ。ああ。
Thus ends today's lesson.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation. Escape
なん
from
か
the
こう
slave
いう
markets. How'd you manage that?
I had some help.
こういうところに行って広いなぁ。まあいっか。こ
Good day to you, sir. Charlie says I can't go and play until I finish
れは別に配信外とかもしやる機会があったらいろいろ見て回ればいいだけだし。
Nearly half the crates were
This
lost.
plank will have to be replaced.
I've got you. Things. Nah. You've forgotten already, because I haven't. Still.
隠れ家は大事だよね。武器の強化ということでやっていきたいんですけど、強化もないね。Anything else?
You told me you could fire a forge without a crystal.
No, perhaps I should just have.
なんだこれ。全然取ってねえじゃん。
Lawsman Harpocrates.
That is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
テトとクロ。
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Good day.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? Look around. Still, why? It has been difficult, certainly. Had you not let it? I still remember. And thank goodness that. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting. What subject shall we consider today?
こういうの見た方がいいのかな。まあ、こうなっとっけんね。これなんなんこいつ。ティフォン。アルテマね。オーディンね。バハムート。オーディン、バハムート、タイタン、リフリット自分、フェニックス、シバ、ラムー、ガルーダって。出てきた？まあこういうのがいるよねと。でもまだ出てないのがいいんだ。まあいっか。とりあえず。
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like
ヒゲが生えたな。
to be myself.
最近俺ヒゲ剃ったのに。
And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
見とくか。
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well.
こいつ芝になんないな、あんまり。
to save you from yourself.
後から来るんだろう。
Every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Deal.
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
ジョシュアが生きてたからね。Cheers!
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
To Sid. ジョシュアは一人じゃないね。
And so the North is lost.
これ誰なんだろう、このジョシュアの側近は。
But this is far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more.
The
world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Very well.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
見てみましょうか。なるほど、こういうのも集めていきましょうよっていうことですね。シャシャシャシャシャシャシャシャイ。
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastport, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
さあ行きましょうか。また何これまた。
Here for another of my lectures. Allow me to educate you. Of course.
これめっちゃ気になる。ああ、まあ違う。
Very good.
マーサのところへ向かうというものの、あれどこにあったあれ下か。
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Okay.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
ワールドマップに行きましょうかと。マーサのところに行った方がいいんだろうけど、まずはここに行きましょう。ちょっとね、やっぱ戦闘もやんないと。てかレベル上げやらんばやけんね。飛べないのこれ。まあいっか。え、どういうこと？ああ、こっちね。でもワンちゃんだけにね、このワンちゃんだけに。ああ、こういう系ね。何が一番強いのかな。やっぱり好きだよな。
I can't imagine Herbalist needing any more than this. Time to head home.
結果的にね、まあこういこうか。驚く雷鳴。ラムはまあ遠距離だったら強いんだろうけど、この子たちはいい子だね。難しい。やっぱり結局はこのフェニックス、自分のあれに限るよね。ねえかなんもあるやな。レベル上げとかしていきたいんでね、できる限りまあ戦闘は挟んでいきたいんだけど、もうこういうのもね多分倒せばいいんだろうけど。 まあ手当たり次第全部倒すっていうわけにはいかないんでね、気持ち的に。
Don't get surrounded.
飛んでる敵はね、反応が強いから。おわ、ごめんごめんごめん、これはいい、大丈夫、逃げていい逃げていい。
Help me, boy.
もしかして追ってきてる？びっくりドンキー。まあこんなもんやろな。うわ、なんやこいつ。あ、間違えた。ボタン間違えたわ。なるほどね。まあまあまあ。昨日のね敵がねあんまりにも強すぎたというか、やっぱこういうモブ系は物足りないっていうか、焦りはしないよね。あれこれ行くか下から。 いやー、それ攻撃できないんだね、これは。What's up, man?
Flawless, but at least you won.
Hey, man. Hanya? Hanya?
Soldiers from the garrison just stormed in unannounced.
にゃはーとかやめた方がいいよ、本当に。やばいって、本当にやばい。バイヤー、やばいとかじゃなくてバイヤー。
Come on. We need to find the others.
大丈夫？
Fucking Imperials.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid?
まあせ。
What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind.
カルマジーロ順調なの？いろいろ。
And it appears he was right.
恋してるって聞いたけど。
Could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't
順
sound
々
good.
長々。順々長々、順々長々。
You do the
順々
same.
長々でーす。順々長々でございます。どうもよろしくお願いします。
You're making it worse.
順々長々とこと、あ、ちょ、待って。
But a culling.
いや、俺はもう順々長々です。長々です。
The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to
順
have
々
come from higher up.
長々ですよ。俗に言う。逆にね。どこが可愛いね。可愛いとかでね。あ、全然デート好きっすよ俺。逆にもうデートしたすぎてやばい。きつかったんすよね俺。まあさ 下すぎてやばいってことだね。間違えましたね、本当に。もうやりたくてやりたくて震えてる感じです。あ、デートの話ね。あ、どうやって行くのあっち。アレクサに聞いた方がいい？追放いただきました。きちい。追放とか。エリクサーとか高すぎて買えんよね。
Oi, look sharp.
Give those horses touching.
Enough of you, are there?
いやー、アイコスね。まあ、合う合わないはあるけど、いいんじゃない？アイコスね、あんま俺美味しいと思わんやったもんね。まあでもアイコスユーザーが多いからね。まあちょっとタバコやめたんで何とも言えないですけど。うっそぴゃーん。
Look, up ahead.
あ、そうなんだよ。
Martha, are you hurt?
メンソール？
It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
うざじゃないよ。
The damn black shields, that's what happened.
もう紙タバコはマジでやめた。
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
ああ、まあそうだよね。メンソールユーザーで言うと
I
ね。
think so. Thank you, Clive.
スースー来てればいい。スースー。ビタミンスマッチ的なね。
Black shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order.
でもあんまりメンソールってあんま良くないんですよね。
Seems a step too far.
男
Even
性
for the
的に。
Empire.
まあ男性はねあんまりこう機能しなくなったりします。女性はちょっとおいにがね。すぐなりますよ言うて。まあハルマジーロさんはね若いんでねまだ全然もうお元気かとは思われますけど。メンソールスースースースーメンソールメンソールメンソールルンルン。どこにどういうこと？ どこに Where? Come on, man! 振り向きざまにそうだね。あ、やばい。やべかぞこの野郎。どこになんだ、どこにっていうワード出てくる？逆に来ますけどね。ちょっと話変えていく。 BGM ちょっと曲作ろうかなと思ってて、最近インディーズからメジャーデビューしようかなって考えてるんですけどね。どう思います？間違えた。これな、ちゃんと取っていく。ああ、これなんだよな。この一人だけこうやっているのかな、ワンちゃんね。ドーン言うて。大丈夫、もうチョコバーやんなくていい。チョコバーやんなくていいんですよ。ファイデー。あ、間違えた。ラムさんはな、ちょっとまだ使いが。慣れとらんけんな、ちょっと難しいか。今ラムーと、ガルーダ、まあ風の力っすよね。大丈夫？
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
なんかこういうの隠れとらん？宝とか絶対あるやろ。ほら、RPG にはこういうのあるあるなんです。 先を急ぐのはありだけど、こういうのもちゃんと拾っていくタイプです。どうもよろしくお願いします。
No.
Damn it.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
まあ強そうに見えて、そんな後ろの方が強そうやん。
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Oh, せっかくなんでね、城の力とかやっちゃいましょうかっていう感じ。
Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
He must be alive.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
なるほどね。
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg his aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive?
石化し
He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Riddick's jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself, performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
進めていきましょうかと。あっちってどうやって行くんだ。I see。なんでベアラーは石化するんだろうね。魔法使いすぎて。お、これなんだっけこれ。アーリマン。こんにちは。いや、倒す。
Do you think it's spotted us, Vogel? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Yeah, やばい、バッテリーがねえよ、もう。いや、これはまずいな。間違えた？ちょっと待って。むずいわ。あ、もうちょっと。なんだ食えがってよこの野郎。いや強えわ。 これがようわからんマジで。ナイス。もうこれちょっとよくわからんな。うわーだるいって。やばい。ダルビッシュ。やばいやばい。だるい今のは。死の宣告はだるいって。ああ、そういうことね。オッケー、危ねえ。もうやろう。こういうのが出てくるんですな。まあいいや、回復戦で。
That must be the bridge.
弔いかな。
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
Perhaps. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Right. こまだ行けないもんね。戻るとしますか。まあね、ちょっと明日明後日はちょっと明後日できるかわからん。いや、明日明後日は確実にできないので、しあさって日曜日ができるかなっていう感じではあります、ね、時間がある時にこうやって作ってやっていかないとね。
Thank you, Founder.
They call themselves our country.
They've killed my parents.
Hi, Martha.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Hey.
We're not to move.
もしかしてチョコボーイ乗れるようになる？
You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
まあこういうのをねちゃんとやっていけばっていう感じですよ。いやなんかさミッションがちょっと違うじゃん、このバッテンというか十字架になってて。多分これやったらあれなんじゃない、チョコボに乗れるようになるとか、ワンチャンありよりのありじゃない。これはなんだ、白いチョコボの羽。
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds.
可能性あるよ。
Looks like they went that way.
この羽がワンチャン。
No mistakes. Too slow.
Too slow.当たるんかい、当たるんかい。
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
え？ああ、素晴らしい。
They're in trouble.
Got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh.
あれジルがいない。
Why's that, eh? Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
We can win!
ああだるい。
Fine hand. Help me, boy. Let her talk.
ああ間違えた。うわこれはちょっとまずい。ガヤオToo slow, too slow, too slow. Come on, man. Wow. ああ調子に乗っちゃうなこれ。回復します。Yes, sir.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy?
生きてた。
That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
I come and see how you were getting on? Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully they did. And not only that.
もともと世話してたチョコボだったっていうオチね。
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are. Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
やったね。ああ、そういうことか。
Good girl.
うわ、飛べるんやこれ。
Oh, run like the wind.
なんか難しいけど。 取れないのか。あそこ行きたい。これ酔うな。やばい、眠くなってきた。ということで、隠れ家に移動します。
Where's Gav?
どこどこ？ちょっといろいろ道草く言いましたけど、道草じゃねえか。
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
What? ね、完全にあれだね。サブミッションだね、本当に。ってことで、上に行ってガブと話すってなってるけど、ガブの前でセーブしてって感じかな。でもここなんか休めないんかな。それにしても。
Gav should be back by now.
I hear there's trouble in Rosario.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. It'd better all be here.
ということで、ここでセーブして終わりにしようかなと思いますと。これ今どんな感じなんだ。2000いったと。こういうのもね、強化できればと思うんだけどな。習得済みだけど、これどうやってやるんだ。 ね。これどうやったらあれするんだろう。フェニックス。回復って結構強いよね。これでもさ、習得済みじゃん。これでマスター化しようか。こういうのはもうマスター化してんだろうね。あ、てかまあね、普通の攻撃やけんね。まあこれでいっか。ポイントをリセット。リセットするのもありなんだろうけど、まあいいや。敵を倒せばね、なんとかなるということで、まあ今日は、この程度にしたいなと思います。レベル26になったということで、はい、では終わりにしたいと思います。皆さん遅くまでお疲れ様です。ではおやすみなさい。